Hey everybody, welcome to Ask Bob and Kerri a Question, a new segment that we're doing to help promote our Singles Not a Four-Letter Word comedy event that we're getting ready to book, hopefully all over the country. So we took some questions on social media last week. The first one is, what do you do with your free time? Me, I like to answer random questions I get from the internet. I like to work out. I'm not bragging, but I'm training for a 1K, and I've got 3 tax deductions, all boys, and I usually hang out with them all the time and all the neighborhood kids. We're kind of the fun house. That's what I like to do. Kerri?
Hi everybody, thanks for sending us in your questions. What do I like to do in my free time? I've had a lot of good dates in my time. But this is my favorite date. This is Ruby. Can you say hello?
Yeah.
It's kind of like I'm a ventriloquist. What did mommy and you like to watch on TV? Gilmore Girls and Full Dark. I like to watch inappropriate shows that children shouldn't be watching with my children on Saturday night and explain to them why Rory drank too much at that sorority party and she made some bad choices. So this is my free time because I'm on the road 40 weeks a year. So when I'm home, I like to hang out with you. Do you like to hang out with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have another kid, but I like her better. This is a good one.
The second question we got was, what is the strangest date you've been on? I went out with a girl, and it started off badly. She said she was a life coach. I kind of laughed, and I said, well, I'm a life cheerleader. I didn't know what a life coach was. You know, you just stand around people and go, breathe in, now out. You're doing it, man. You're living. I don't know how to be a life coach. But, and then I started making her laugh. We were eating, so I was flexing my biceps, and she was laughing. No, that's not true. But she was laughing, and she literally went, ha, you're so funny. You're so incredibly funny. We should write letters to our future kids to let them know what we were thinking whenever we had our first date. And I was like, what? Like we'd been out for maybe 30 minutes. And so I said I needed some paper and I asked for the check and got out of there. That was the weirdest eye-opening of what dating is probably going to be like a lot of the times. But that's my strangest date.
Hi guys, thanks for your questions. The strangest date I've ever been on is when I met this guy many, many moons ago at a social watering hole, per se, called Sharky's. And it's a bar. And so I met this guy. It was very dark, and he asked me out, and Prince was playing, so I said yes. And the next day he called me, and he said, you probably don't remember what I look like. I'm on TV tonight. Check me out. He was on a dating reality show, and the worst part about it is that no one picked him. So it's like you're like a reject on The Bachelorette, and then now you want to go out with me. But anyways, I was like, okay, whatever. So he comes to pick me up, and he leans over in his glove compartment. He goes, I brought a little present for you. I don't know what's in there, if it's like a gun or like a human head. But no, better. It was his headshot. It was his headshot, and he wrote, to Kerri, I love ya. And then he told me I smelled like cotton candy. It just got worse as the night went on. But let me just be clear. The only man that can write me a picture that says, to Kerri, I love ya, is John R. Schneider, Bo Duke, okay? If you're not Bo Duke, I don't want your headshot. I don't.
Last question we'll take for this week is, why are you guys doing the Singles Not a Four-Letter Word tour? It's the easiest way to meet women. No, that's not true. When I became single again, I realized there was not a lot of stuff out there for singles. And a lot of churches, they'll have a singles group in theory, but nobody's really doing anything. There's no activities or anything to bring people together. So Kerri and I have a pretty strong message that you're not defined by your relationship status. You're defined by how you're living for God. And so we decided to take our comedy and use it as a platform to encourage other people. So that's why we're doing it.
Hi guys, it's Kerri. Thanks for sending us your questions. For single is not a 4-letter word. I think our tour is important because there's nothing else happening like it. I really feel like singles ministries, excuse my French, are the bastard stepchild of a lot of churches. It's like, oh yeah, we have singles. We use them for childcare on New Year's and Valentine's Day. Now I know this from personal experience. And I think it's not cool. I think singles need to have something fun and cool and exciting to go to and not to be preached at and told that they're less than. So I hope that what Bob and I are doing is bringing some funny, bringing some teaching, and bringing just a lot of joy to a great night. And it's usually pretty wild. I'm not going to lie. There was a marshmallow fight last time, and people were eating cotton candy like right off the stick. It was
So this is our first segment of Ask Bob and Kerri. We hope to do this every single week. A lot of that depends on you guys, though. You have to send in your questions, and we'll stockpile them and hopefully start cranking these out once a week. And then hopefully we will also be coming to a city near you, hopefully your church. Until then, you guys have a great day.